Open source has helped redefine how modern solutions emerge, disrupting entire industries. But establishing open source as an essential part of modern computing hasn't been without challenges.
I used to call it the oxymoronic statement. We are selling free software. And over time, I used to tell people when we got to $100 million or $200 million, if we're able to sell free software, we should add dirt, sticks, and bottle caps to our lineup as well, because that at least was something you could physically give someone. And I meant it a lot of times to just get people to realize that it was a different model, and Intel was an early believer in that model.
A leading technology innovator and an early adopter of open source, Intel viewed open source and Linux as a key for our innovation. And it means delivering choice as well as our innovations to the market.
At a time when most of the industry saw open source as too risky and unproven to take seriously, Intel began contributing on many levels: financial, social, and intellectual, to help spur innovation.
Intel Capital actually began investing in open source back in the mid-90s. We started at the operating system level. We invested in Red Hat and VA Linux. But then we looked above the operating system at the rest of the stack, and we invested in the database layer, the application server layer, and in management tools. So we had this idea that Linux and that open source broadly was going to transform the software industry.
The power of open source, and what's made it disruptive over the last many years, is its ability to simultaneously improve the innovation of software, its time to solution, how quickly it can get to market, all at reduced cost. Intel and Black Duck have collaborated for many years to both build awareness in the market and actually help drive the growth and vitality of the open source ecosystem.
Intel worked with us as a partner to help us identify bottlenecks in the code that we're able to break through, and this gave us just tremendous scalability and performance on Intel architecture. And it made MySQL powerful enough to where we were powering probably 450 out of the top 500 websites in the world. And we achieved performance levels that no one ever expected.
And open source allows a way in which somebody can create a new idea, take it to market, and reach the global market without having to be located in California or in London or in Frankfurt or wherever the other market is.
With the rise of pervasive computing, big data, and the Internet of Things, the role of open source continues to grow in importance.
In this era of internet applications, of mobile applications, of cloud applications, it puts us in a really unique position to focus on the building blocks for the entire next generation of computing.
I think that cloud computing will be the dominant platform for the next 20 years. And there's no doubt in my mind that as trends like big data and open source continue to converge, all of that will be taking place on high performance Intel architecture in the cloud.
Open source software is and will continue to be a key part of Intel's software strategy. As the industry changes and evolves, Intel will continue to innovate and deliver solutions that enable our customers to meet the challenges that they see in the future.